The conscious competence model. As a new leader, this model may feel very applicable. Remember, this model reflects the normal progression of learning. Be mindful of where you are in the progression and ask for assistance if necessary. The conscious competence model. This model illustrates the normal progression of learning from the pre-introduction of a new skill or behavior to the point when the learner performs the skill without even thinking about it. It's important to you as a leader for two reasons. First, your employees will go through these 4 stages whenever they learn something new. And second, your attention to where your employees are in each stage will allow you to meet them where they are in the moment to offer support, encouragement, and coaching when they need it most. Let's take a look at each quadrant using a new hire as an example. Stage 1, unconscious incompetence. The learner doesn't know what he or she doesn't know. Think about the new hire experience. They are excited and looking forward to their future with National Beef. They are usually hopeful and maybe a little anxious, but blissfully unaware of what to expect. Leaders can make this stage a little easier by reiterating what they can expect and assuring them that you will be there to help through every stage of the learning process. Soon, they move into the next stage. Stage 2, conscious incompetence. The learner now knows what he or she doesn't know. Thinking back to that new hire, imagine how they must be feeling in this stage. They could feel deflated, even more anxious, perhaps a little stressed out. They might not think they can succeed in their job. Sometimes they become so discouraged they quit. This is where leaders can encourage the new hire and help them where they are faltering by expressing confidence in their ability to move through this stage to becoming an expert in their job. With your encouragement, they move into the next stage. Stage 3, conscious competence. The learner knows what he or she knows. This is where your new hire has begun to master the skills needed to do their job and they are feeling great. They're confident and engaged. They're building skills with care and thoughtful attention. They're consciously aware of their competence. Leaders have a wonderful opportunity to recognize their positive growth and encourage continued progress. You can also check in to make sure they aren't developing any bad habits or workarounds before their skills become hardwired. With continued effort, they then move into the next stage. Stage 4, unconscious competence. The learner doesn't know what they know. Or better put, they no longer have to think about what they know. Have you ever driven somewhere and arrived at your destination and didn't remember how you got there? You have become unconsciously competent at driving. You're on autopilot. Your new hire will one day become so competent they don't even have to think about what they're doing. As a leader, your job isn't done here. Often, because the employee is very competent, we tend to leave them alone to get things done while we deal with other issues. We ignore them, but they still need our encouragement. Being on autopilot can cause complacency. This can lead to unsafe habits. Their attention to detail may not be strong, they might have incorporated workarounds, or they may be compromising quality and safety for the sake of speed. Being on autopilot can cause employees to become unchallenged and bored. They might check out. The leader's opportunity here is to recognize their expertise and re-engage them. Check in to make sure they are working safely and determine there are no bad habits or workarounds creeping in. Help them grow in their role and develop new skills by trying something new. Have them mentor a new hire. Let them know how much you appreciate them being part of your team. Now it is time to meet with your coach to discuss this concept and get your learning passport stamped.